Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Ludmila was not happy with the location of the new hotel. It looked too manufactured. It didn't fit in. She wondered if doing some landscaping around the shoreline, or perhaps even building a seawall, would make it look better. She grabbed Ulyov by the hand and said, "Come on, let's go." A little startled, Ulyov said, "Go? Go where?" Although he did have a vague idea of the destination. "Perspective-y, of course," Ludmila replied. "Maybe you should change, love. We're going to be playing in the dirt." He replied. "Work on a Saturday, Ludmila?" "Don't think of it as work, Ulyov. Think of it as play." She laughed and pulled him up from the couch. "Go get changed," she said. Clarence had resigned himself to the fact he'd be designing yet another farm. It can't all be aluminum complexes, he thought. After the farm was complete, he'd be able to take a bit of a break. A week in Perspective would do him wonders. Then it would be on to the next big project, the container port. This would not be a simple one. But all that could wait. He had a match today and was looking forward to it. Nothing like an hour and a half of exercise to clear the mind. Christoph had decided to spend the weekend in Bramsky. He loved trips down memory lane whenever he visited. So much of his heart and soul went into making Bramsky a success. Wherever he looked, he was reminded of the work he did, the people he worked with, and, to be crass, the money he made. The city stood the test of time. It was the one city in the Republic that had not seen rampant crime or food shortages. Yes, it was a simple city, but everything worked like clockwork. Something to be said for simple. And how could he forget trams? How to make any city pop. Had a tram line. People loved hopping off and on, taking a ride to the other end of the city for work or relaxation. It made the citizens' lives simpler. Was there a theme here? Kalinka was happy for a quiet weekend alone. It gave time for reflection and doing the things she never seemed to make time for. An afternoon lunch with friends was planned for tomorrow, so today was going to be about mastering her inability to control her emotions when it came to work. She'd noticed herself more and more becoming agitated when things didn't go as planned or as she'd expected. She had high standards when it came to work and expected others to match her work ethic and attention to detail. Maybe it wasn't all them. Was there a way to get more out of people? Maybe she should change her expectations of them. What if some of them weren't in the right positions? A few good questions, none with clear answers. Obviously, there were techniques she could use to get more out of people, but manipulation was not something she was comfortable with. Did it come down to manipulation or simply creating an environment that invited people to be better? I don't think changing my expectations is going to be good for anyone, primarily me, she thought. I don't expect anything more from anyone than I do of myself. Perhaps I should change how I react to those shortcomings differently. Look for what went right and advise on how not to make the same mistakes again. The final question was probably the most difficult to get a handle on. It required knowing the strengths and weaknesses of the staff, and not only that, what things they enjoyed and conversely what they didn't enjoy. Answering these questions adequately would take some knowledge she wasn't sure she had. She laughed. If only there was a book called Management for Dummies. Hi, Cheeb here. Welcome to episode 71 of Fjordland. I got a few things to deal with. First one I got to do is get a road. I know. Frankie noticed that I didn't have a road connected up here, and I don't. So what I'll do, I'll flip on the grid here and see what's happening. Don't think that I want this. I'm just not 100% sure where I want this to go. It would make some logical sense, and my initial plan was to have this follow out, but with the highway being right here, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know that we need two roads going out there. We've got a heck of a start on the first leg there, but actually getting another having another road there. Maybe we'll just leave this tied in up top here and call it a day. So Let's flip this around. See if I can get this somewhat lined up. Actually, that's built, so it doesn't really matter if I take the road out. Get that nicely lined up. Now, do we need this dead-ended, or should I mean, we could swing over and hook in here. Don't know that that makes a whole bunch of sense, unless I'm planning on having some roads in behind the housing that's going to be going in here. I think for the time being, we'll leave this dirt and go from there. Okay. All fixed up. Now to get it built. Check on our helis. We've got a bunch of stuff being dealt with there. What kind of materials are we looking at? Yeah, we should have plenty of those, so I think it would be wise to at least get that started. Will take a little bit of time for sure. Oh, looks like we got some prefabs getting delivered here, or people now. Yeah, this will be done. So we'll get second building done. Nice. Don't know why you have question mark on your... You know exactly where you're going. It's simple. You're even on the correct track. Okay. Secret police, yeah, that can come after. Oh, we got 3. Helicopters are winning. Okay, where else do I need to go check? Gotta make sure somebody's on their way here. Yep, good. And then that should free that up. So let's go up here. And Kaya made a good point. If I flip this around, now let me just quickly check. This is the railway production line. Or production line. No, not there, not there. Drawn a blank. Thought it was Advanced Industries. It is. Railway production line. So this is it here. So to make it work better, having it flip this way, yeah, that'll actually work much better. Much simpler setup, except for the road access is a little bit further. But again, it's not a high volume. There's 2 road connections, so it's really not that big a deal. Yeah, I think that works with the rail out there. We should be able to make that look pretty reasonable. So let's deal with that and get rid of some. No, I don't think I want that done. I think I'll be to somewhere in there. Now I should be able to get that all dealt with. To the railway construction. Might just throw the grid on just to try to get it reasonably lined up with where the other ones are. Could actually come in this way a little bit. Sure. Oops. Let's see what we can get built here. I prefer it that way. Yeah, I think I'm much happier with that. Right, we've got roads getting built over there. Let's get out of that dizzying overhead view. Okay. I think I'm committing to that much simpler way of dealing with it for sure. Okay, yeah. Second, I thought I was building this outside one. It wouldn't have been the end of the world by any stretch. And we're getting close to having that stuff all dealt with. Now, I just need a second farm. Just need a second farm. Better reorient myself on what all this is. Just roads, okay. Silos, or the silo. So, I think now that I'm looking at this whole thing is going to be shifted down a little bit because of the hills and how the water cuts in here. I was thinking they could be straight across this grouping of 6, but I think if I bring it further down this way, I usually like to put the farm in the middle area of the 12 medium fields. Sorry, brain power. Let's start with the medium fields. Oh, we got a little bit of contour happening here, hey? Okay. Can deal with that. Now, I'm not overly concerned about them matching up. I don't want to crowd everything. And I've already got this pointed the wrong way. This is the top end. We would go like this. I'm going to lose a fair chunk of field there. How does this look? Not too bad. Oh, that's not great. Or food. I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit. Okay. Flip these around. Maybe I'll throw the grid on just for argument's sake. Okay. That means our farm is going to go up in this area here. And I best make sure I leave space for the farm. I leave myself a little bit more space. I can get, flat terrain, right. Ooh, that's going to be a little ugly. Maybe I do have to do a little bit of terraforming here. I was hoping not to have to do that. Go for somewhere in this area. Just for the farm area itself. I'm not going to be bothering with the fields, but for the actual farm and distribution offices that are going to go in here. I think having level ground is wise. Okay, let's see if we can get the farm in. do want to leave a little bit of room behind for the behind and on this side for the, I want the road coming through this side. And distribution offices. Which ones did I use here? I'm gonna stick with them. Handy little tool, that eyedropper. Because half the time I forget I've got a few mods, and having you know, trying to find the same mod in both when I'm not sure what it is in both. Sorry, my brain can only do one thing at a time. Having a whole list of mods and trying to pick the actual same thing that I was using before is not always the simplest for me. That's going to be a little weird. It's okay. We can deal with weird. See how that connects in. It's going to cause nothing but problems when we got all of the trucks deciding to leave. Actually, if I do this a little bit differently, then I want this straight down here. It's not going to join. See how this works out. Okay, good. Then I can have half of them go this way because there's going to be fields on this side, and half of them go that way. So, fire! More stock should be fine. And then we'll have a road right through the middle of this. Start here. Through there. Okay. Now, I gotta deal with a little bit more smoothing. I think the farms will have too much issue with this whole scenario. But I'm pretty sure my roads will. Wow. Try to get those at least yellow for the roads. A little bit of a bonus by making a little bit flatter area for the farm fields. I don't want to go overboard with this, but I do need to make a road connection here, so I like watching somebody play with the landscaping tools, hey? This has got to go way back. Otherwise, there's no way this is gonna smooth out. Let's see what I can do for roads now. I thought I clicked it. Okay. There's something odd going on here. Not a fan. This is weird. Don't like that at all. I don't know what's happening. Very strange. Okay. It's like some mega lag there or something. Okay, we seem to be back in business. And now we're out of business again. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. It's letting me do a lot of things, and others not so much. Completely unresponsive. Weird. Very weird. Not sure I'm loving this when it gets doing stuff like that. It's painful, to say the least. Okay. Actually, I probably don't want that way, but it will be what it will be. I need a little bit of a utility corridor here. Would normally go across here, but I think just because of... I'll leave some extra space here. Deal with how that all lines up on the other side. May come up with some kind of funky field configuration. These ones were back here, right around there. Maybe I should start with this one. That'll be fine. No problemo. And potentially put one in this way. Where that road comes out, I don't know. We shall find out. Oh, did I just overlap too? I did. That was silly. And this isn't going to recover, so I'll get to replace that one as well. I've already taken away enough of the land for that one there. Well, maybe we just go straight across. Probably makes more sense. And then, as a reminder to myself, do the right thing with the roads. You have to come right through here, right? Okay, it's good. Those are long enough pieces. We'll connect all of those up. 12, so we need 6 more fields per side. 12 fields per side. Where am I going? Food. And I'm going to have to go check. And we need the highway through here somehow too. Or it just ends, one of the two. I don't know which. How are we going to weave that through here? Certainly isn't going through there. Well, I'm going to have to give that a little bit of a think. Let's come back and see how we're doing here. Well, we've got 4 buildings now. Still need prefabs. We need people here as well. The buses are all assigned there, so... Didn't have the construction office assigned to that one. Bad. Okay. So on his way back here. Sweet. These guys just need some workers. Let's see, were we there with that? Mechanisms. Yeah, workers. Okay. Stay on top of these things. Bad for that. Especially when I get too many jobs going. I get a little bit lost. We're getting some food here, and they're picking it up and delivering it over here. We should be in pretty good shape. Oh, I didn't limit the amount in this one. Let me just pause that. We want the same ratios that we have. Excuse me. In the actual store, 70-20-10. Right, because they're just bringing meat. I was looking at this going, why are we delivering directly there? No, we don't even need to be, honestly. Should be delivering straight here. So who's delivering here then? Why am I so confused? We've definitely got materials here. Yeah, they're certainly not... Did I set up dedicated lines? Because this is the distribution office. Pick up from there. Well, that's... Okay, my brain's starting to hurt here. Because there's no one assigned here, but we have all kinds of... changing the amounts disable that? Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. We want you going here. We don't want you going to the store. And that'll be an unload, please. And we want everything but alcohol. Actually, we could probably... Yeah. It's not going to hurt to have alcohol delivered here, honestly. We can get rid of that. 70% sounds good. Get rid of the store. And then we're going to need a local. Oh, it's right across the street. Yeah, we're not going to be setting that up. We'll, excuse me. Until we get to the other side, which may be a situation where we have a small... You're fine at 50%. And let's take alcohol off of the big warehouse. We can flip that back on anytime we need to. Okay, we're fine. Honest. Oh, price going down. Cool. And even cooler that we're getting that dealt with. Getting a little bit tight. Let's see, I don't want to mess with... I hate messing with those stocks and throwing away stuff. The stocks of materials is what I'm... Oh, and he's continuing on too, even better. Excellent. don't know if we're going to get these farms done without or before the train gets there, but we'll see. Might happen. What's Kaizina working on? Nothing. It's all good. We got 3 stretches of track dealt with, so be nice to get that one done before these 2 sections get done. I turned this one off? Yes, I did. Okay, and they're chugging away here on the road. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? What do I have to reconfigure to get my way through here? Up and over? Up and over the whole farm distribution? I don't know. Sure, I'm liking that option, honestly. It's really mostly sticking this side out. That's the big issue. You could sneak through if I could reorient this. Actually, where's the factory connections? Is there one? Yeah, there's one on this side. Level crossing, and then 2. Let me just try that and see what this works. If it works. This is just going to be a temporary connector for the highway, and then I have this. Yeah, it definitely makes more sense to have this down at this end. That's going to be the main road in and out, and then we'll have to have roads coming up this way to give access to the fields that are up on this end. So, okay. Because these were, yeah, I was thinking, like I said, I was thinking it was all going to be across, straight across, but obviously that didn't, it didn't happen and doesn't work, so it makes more sense to have that on this end. So let's go back to the eyedropper. Give you a little rotate. Actually, what if we did it this way? Will it let me pull that out far enough? Oh, it will too. Except the queuing area then becomes over the highway. I don't think that's a smart call. Could have this down this way, right by the train tracks. Move that in. Ooh. That's not cool. Wonder if... Can't get much closer than that, though. Yeah, far too close. Okay, never mind. We'll deal with this differently. Won't try to sneak in quite so much. Okay, this should work. They might even end up using the highway at some point. Let's bring this straight across. Infrastructure in the way. What infrastructure is in the way? This? There's something funky going on here. There's no infrastructure in the way here. Oh, crossing. Hello. Wow. Hasn't been that long since I've been in this game, is it? Whoops. Thought I snapped that in there. Okay. Okay, now we can get rid of all of that stuff there. Empty roads. We can do better than that, I think. Good one. How do I make this work? Now we want this to come to about the edge of the field before we start swinging away. I honestly don't... Yeah, this is going to be coming in here. Maybe I don't want that much of a curve. I think I do. Go back to there. All right. We'll get there. What happens if I come straight out? Yeah, you wanna. I'm guessing this isn't gonna cooperate with what I had in mind. Because now I can't connect this because there's no node there. Not the complete end of the world. Certainly do that. They have access. Don't really want to mess with this road until they're finished dealing with that. So, let's follow. I'll just run this out to the same, a similar kind of a point. Something else I need to get organized in this session is some electricity back for the farms as well. I don't want to take too much. That works pretty well. We'll be able to get at least one field in there. Okay. Message. It's because it's too hot, right? Okay, let's go here. Nice. They did get it done. Thank you. Is anyone coming out to this? Nope, not yet. What are we? Prefabs. Prefabs. Ah. What were you bringing? Prefabs. Okay, good. So we got furiously delivering prefabs. Come on. Gravel. Really? You're bringing gravel? Stop yet. Okay, I'll open the right one up. 91%. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing this. Again, I want them to make sure we have everything we need, and we need prefabs, please. Gravel, nice. You know, we're probably out of prefabs over here too, right? There's no way to keep up. Oh, and bricks as well. So much. Because it is the... Okay, there's 2 of them coming now. It's going to bring 27 ton, or 24 tons. I think I need to get a little bit more. Some more flatbeds. T813s. Yes, please. T813. And we're going with blue. Let's get 4 more, please. Let's get this show on the road. Load them up, move them out. Come on. Okay. Well, they're getting buildings built. What are we doing up here for roads? I think this is about as good as it's going to get. I don't mind that. Oops, yeah. Just need to go here, commit to that. Oh, and it did take nodes out, did it? Okay. That's good. Let them get that section built, and then I'll snap one in here. Okay. So, need... Well, I mean, to max it out, I need 12 aside. Do I have to have 12 aside? No. No, I don't think so. But let's see how many we can get in on this side without making things look too silly. You know what? This is going to have to go this way. And I think that's the last field on this level. Can we get one here in a reasonable spot? Let's see here. Starting to fight the terrain there. I mean, we can definitely get one in here. If we're gonna have one field there, having 3 up there because there's 3 tractors makes sense, more sense. Okay. Now, escaped out of it. Far up this way. Can I get 3? 2. Yeah, ish. Every time I place these, it always looks like it's crooked to me. I don't know what it is about the fields, but my eye doesn't pick up on that. Perfect. Okay, yeah, and that's as far as we're gonna get that way. We can get a bunch more fields down this way, though. Now, my ideal layout would be having, you know, a set out on this side as well, but that's certainly not going to happen. Getting a little over half fields. We step it. Oh, it gets worse. Yeah, we won't be doing that, will we? Let's see, what do we get in here? Gotta leave enough space for roads. This is no bueno in here. Too many rocks and too many hills. See, if I can get 6 more in here, I'd be happy. But I really want to be there. Will be an interesting one to sow. Huh. Bring that down. Just losing lots of field either way. Where do I lose less field? That's yeah. Not great. Might be better to go with medium fields. They get clipped off pretty well too. Getting too far away from the farm as well. Well, it will be what it will be. You can only deal with it so much, right? This is, I don't even know if it's worth putting in field there. Too many stones. Well, it's going to be some crop, and then this is just, oh, is it not going to freak out about how much? I got almost a whole field out of that. Okay. Take it and go quietly. This will come up this way to there. It's going to be a stretch. This is gonna react. Oh, should be fine now. No, that's not fine. Why would you? Ever put a road in like that? Okay. Those fields all have roads. These ones have roads. It's just these two here. Or 3. If I go like, oops, like this. That makes things pretty simple. And just connect up. Should I connect up on both sides? Okay. Asked the question, you knew the answer, right? Okay. Okay. I think that's, whoa. Gonna gravel all of these. Oh, I didn't connect that one. Make it happen. What did... Okay, yeah. Those don't have to be gravel. The entrances, I mean. I left a little piece in the middle just because. Sure, why not? Come on, you can do it. Okay, that's starting to hurt my eyes. Now, all of this. Okay, all that's graveled now. And they got a pretty good run on this. Not quite as good as I would have hoped for. Do you want to have two connections there? Shoot. I still, yeah, not a huge fan of this. We'll connect there, but what if I turned the near snapping off? Okay, it'll come there, but okay. And guess what I forgot to do? Check on when I got started. Sorry. Okay. That'll work. You can be gravel. We'll deal with it. And who's working on all these? I think I know who it is. Yeah, the Warstock heli dudes. Sorry, I got myself lost. We can get them bringing everything in here too. They don't have access to that? Oh, that bites. Interesting. Guess there's a little more space over there and not enough here. Okay. Well, that one's going to be a little behind. There's really no point in. And that's not connected. Or did I not upgrade? Yeah, it could be any one of the above. Oh, really? You don't want to play? Okay, let's see if we can do this a different way. That works. We got the power. Okay, so what other... Oh, and they're all connected all the way down. Okay, well, we'll see how the... as well assign the rest of these too. Just bring gravel. Bring gravel till we run out of gravel. Okay. Now, I'm going to guess I've been at least half an hour and probably closer to 40 minutes. So what I'm going to do is run for another 15 minutes. And if I'm under, you guys are happy. And if I'm over, you guys are not happy. And it's my bad, clearly. We'll get... I'll bear the brunt of the wrath of the long episode. And I got a question for you. I meant to ask this a couple episodes ago, and it just kept slipping my mind and slipping my mind. I love playing this game, and the way I used to play, I would play 3, 4, 5 hours at a time, especially on the weekends. And I was considering doing maybe once or twice a month, like about a 3-hour live stream. I can get a bunch of work done. We can chat a little bit. You can ask questions. I'll try to answer and just go from there. So if you're at all interested in something like that, and you'd have, 15, 20 minutes to pop in and say hi at some point in the 3 hours, that'd be awesome. Let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate some feedback on that. I've already got a little bit off feedback from Uliki's Discord. I think I'm going to do it. It'll be something that I'll start up in the new year at some point, and I guess we can just go from there. So yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll see if it works out. Something different. I've not done it before. I'll probably be really bad at it, but you don't know till you try. And if it's fun, and we can keep doing it. And if it's not, well, we'll do something else. Okay. Where else do we need some attention? I think I need to finish some road network here. Now, I'm not overly concerned about rushing into this. It's really, I want to more focus on the farms, getting them up and running first. Mostly because we've got this all pretty well planned out. Yeah, it's pretty well planned out. And there's no huge rush because we're not going to have people on this half of the city for at least a year, probably a little bit more than a year. So, I mean, I could start planning the city right now, but I'd prefer to just leave that and then just babysit here for the time being. So, something else that I just realized is not so much realized, but what we need to deal with, or what I need to deal with, is a distribution office. And maybe I even have three distribution offices. Try this idea out that, has access to this cargo station and the materials that are needed. I was thinking 1, 2, 3. And they can deliver all the materials for each of them. So let's maybe throw distribution office in. Now, what's going to be a decent size? What do these guys need for materials? I know I went through this before. Vehicle production line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 different products. Mostly covered hulls and an open hull. So we're looking at 6 different products. 6 vehicles might not be enough. What I'm thinking, like a 6-vehicle distribution office. 8 would probably be better, just to give a little bit of headroom. 16, far too big. 3, not enough. 8. That looks like a good number. Let's see how are we going to get this in? Could totally do it like that. And then they can just drive straight in and ignore that second access. The only problem with that is road. Yeah, it may not even be a problem, honestly. If I key this. Put that about there for symmetry. Oh, 3, not 2, 3. How are we going to get 3 in here now? We could do it. Let me have a peek. Whoa. It will fit. Doesn't fit as well. It's from a lining up perspective. That's all I'm thinking about. And I don't want to block the road. Yeah, this is not a good layout at all. How? I think with 3 8s, but there just doesn't seem to be a clear. Let me see what else we have. It's 4, not nearly enough. 5s, 20, 16, 2 16s. Lots of connection options with this one. Like that one better. Use this one a fair amount. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be that. Don't know that I can deal with the lopsidedness. Key that. If I'm not mistaken, these are drive-through. So let's do a little bit of rework here. Just come straight across. Knew that was going to happen. Put up your hand. No node where you want it, right? So you force it and you make a crooked road. Which you get anyway. Well, that one worked nicely. And this can just be... because I need something from this side. Don't mind that. Looks close enough to 90 for me. It's only gravel. road connections on this side, so I don't have to worry about it on that side. Okay. I think that's all connected up to the highway. Extension if we need it. Could even join that up there, although I don't know why we would. And if my time sense is any good, which all of you know is not, I said I had about 5 minutes left, and I'm going to stick to that. Okay. 2 houses left on that side. I'm guessing we're still short on prefabs. Yes, we are. 4.7 tons. Looks like the helicopters are pretty greedy when it comes to picking those up. That should be fine in Miadzo. We are getting the road out here. What are you bringing? Bricks. Bricks and bricks and bricks. Well, there's prefabs in here, which means we should have prefabs, some in here. Not so much. We have a prefab issue here? No. We're good. For a while. Just getting them to the construction site. That's the issue. You guys best be loading prefabs, right? Yep. Oh, wood. This is prefabs, though, from the looks of it. This makes me crazy. I'm just hitting X and C to try to line that up a little bit better. Okay, there we go. That got rid of it. I think by leaving that texture in there underneath, the grass will stay away. I think that's an issue with the actual mod itself, because a lot of the other mods and some in the vanilla sets don't do that. I'm curious about this one, what I can do here. Just got a minute or two left, so I'll give it a try. Something that I've been meaning to try. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen. Oh, that might have just worked. Wow. It does work. Makes them so much easier to see. Nice. I'm going to have to use that. Cool. Okay, Kaya, yell at me if I'm doing this wrong. There's no wrong way of doing it. It's just one of those. Making it look decent. Yikes. Okay, let's not get too carried away with exactly. Let's just, deal with that. Come up here a little bit. Throw a nice little one in here. Go to that side. Go up one more. Sneak in there. Okay. And okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna call that an episode. Progress. I really hoped we were going to get the The residence is done. We are somewhat getting there. Just the prefab pulled up, so I think we've got a little better supply of prefabs now, so that's good. Thank you for hanging with me. I appreciate you. I know taking time to listen to somebody blather on and play a game that I'm sure you love too. Finding that time is precious, and I appreciate you taking it for me. Like I said, I appreciate you, and I'm going on and on. I'll stop it here. Thanks for hanging. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.